most enduring and iconic love stories has been the relationship of One Life to Live's Bo and Nora, who had sparks flying the moment they met 20 years ago. Take a look. Oh!
I'm so sorry. I was in such a hurry.
Well,
I've spilled your drink all over you.
That's all right. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's just club soda, so a little red wine ought to get it right out.
Someone told me I could find Bo Buchanan out here. You wouldn't happen to know who he is, would you?
Well, I'm not sure that anybody really knows who he is. He's a complicated guy.
I was a klutz. I apologize. Do you have to be cute?
It's a tough job, but somebody...
Oh my gosh, Bo Buchanan! You just don't understand. I swear, 4 years old, been watching this show. It's just like so amazing.
I was only 3, though, right?
I was.
And you were. Now, Bob, you created this role of Bo Buchanan in 1979. And when you first auditioned, you had to screen test with Erica Slezak. What do you remember about that day?
I remember, well, there were 2 roles I screen tested for, and I wanted the first one, and I didn't want the cowboy role because I heard he was a jerk.
Oh, wow.
And then, after we did the screen test, I got back to Los Angeles, and they said, well, you still think he's a jerk? And I said, no, it was really cool, you know? And they said, well, good, because that's the one they offered you. But after we finished the test, guess who went in the booth and said, I would lean towards this guy. I want this guy.
Agnes? Oh, Erica.
Erica. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, I went to the producer and I said, if there's a choice, and this was a producer who didn't particularly listen to actors, but I said, if there is a choice, I said, this guy is just awesome. He was so cute, I can't tell you. I was pregnant with my son in real life, and so the audition was done with me sitting behind a desk.
Yes.
And Bobby came in all kind of cowboy, and oh God, he was cute.
Well, you know, you 2 guys have these very steamy sex scenes, right?
Yeah.
And somebody told me, Little Bird told me that you guys like to fool around and tease each other when you were behind the scenes, is it? During those steamy, what did you used to do?
I'd like to know who told you that.
I don't know, I can't really read my sources.
Did my husband say anything? I had these things called woodsies. I called them woodsies because I always wore them when I was with him. Yeah. They were these cups that taped on you.
Yeah.
And so we had this one scene.
We weren't in bed, though. She
that's
pulled
right.
on. Usually I pull something on her. She got me on this one.
What'd you do with the woodsies?
Well, I had them on, and I was supposed to drop a robe, which actually was a scene that we came up with. And I dropped a robe, and the camera was from behind, so all you saw was my naked back going down in his face, which he had a fake mustache on, and like this. And I had written, "Hi, Woodsy." There you go. He never saw it. I said, "What did you mean? Look, look." He goes, "I was looking everywhere."
Trying to be a gentleman, you know.
So you guys, okay, Bo and Nora, you guys have been married twice. Now the first wedding, you guys were married by Little Richard, and then you guys danced down the aisle. Let's take a look.
You have that?
Can you see me, young kids? I still feel the I need you so bad. I miss you so much. My days.
What do you remember about that day?
Well, Little Richard showed up for blocking, and then we started rehearsing and blocking and everything. It took forever, and then all of a sudden he announced, you know, I'm only here until about 5 o'clock. I got a gig.
Oh, wow.
So we did all his close-ups and everything in the wedding, and then we were actually married by Ray Hostin.
Who was our
our stage
manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, Hillary, I hear on the last day of filming, you got a very, very special present from Bob.
I
What
did.
was that?
It was very beautiful.
What was
Do you
it?
have it?
Oh, do we have it?
No, get it.
Seriously, this man means a lot to me, and I'm probably going to just...
Up verklempt. She's verklempt.
This is my rubber chicken. It's sort of been a part of.
It's now my rubber chicken.
Yeah, it is because it's the targets. Hillary and Phil
Philly.
Carey.
Yeah.
Philly, I used to terrorize with this. There'd be a scene,
Philly
and
gets so
all of a
mad.
sudden, if you see this thing back and it goes like this.
What do your spouses think of each other, of him? What does your husband think of him and your wife think
They
of you?
don't really know what we do for a living.
They don't.
You know what?
As long as the check's clear, it's
Our
okay.
spouses wish we were our characters.
And Hillary, we love you so much. Thank you so much for giving us what you have given us.